Nigeria is one of the biggest economies in Africa, marking with a consistent increase in its population, with an abundant supply of agriculture. Yet, so many wonder why the inefficiencies in the value chain. With the theme pushing the limit, it is with great pleasure I welcome you to the official launch of the Voriancorelli company, a platform which aims to transform the agricultural sector, transcending into health, education, power, and financial services. And Agribusiness Weekend is here to give you updates. I'm Joy Labaran. It is our passion to move with the speed of light, lift more than 100 million Nigerians out of chronic poverty. These were the words of the opening speech of Bolaji Akimboro, Chairman Voriancorelli. He explained the company as a matchmaking company, which brings demand and supply together in the agri-value chain with the tool of technology.
The passion behind Voriancorelli is to make sure that the millions of farmers on the continent who have not had a stable and reliable income because they don't have access to markets, they have access to markets. And the second bit is to make sure that millions of small agripreneurs, whom we call commodity aggregators today, can have stability in creating that market for farmers, and that our food processors can have reliable supply, and ultimately the Nigerian consumer can have access to food at lower prices. So that's the vision. It's all about creating jobs, creating opportunity, putting more money in the hands of people through lower food prices.
According to him, the agricultural sector is a sector of a few to the millions. The few which consists of the manufacturers, aggregators, processors to the millions which are the farmers. He pointed out that the biggest challenge is the lack of reach by the millions to the few. This is why the Voriancorelli company has been created to solve the problem of matchmaking. Before the launch, Bolaji stated that he saw the need for partnership when it was glaring that the company could not run on its own. He therefore urged partners to go beyond taking from farmers to acting as agents for financial services for the farmers.
Because like I said earlier during my speech, it's our time as Nigeria to create what I call the Nigerian miracle, the mass lifting of people out of poverty through agriculture. So agriculture is our opportunity, and now is the moment. And technology is a tool that takes us to that future. The marketplace problem is that those who want something and those who have it cannot find each other easily. So by making sure that those who are trading on the platform, you have their history, you present them to financial institutions, and the financial institutions can find them. Because the problem today is not money. It is money finding opportunity and finding the person. So the matching up of Voriancorelli allows money and opportunity to meet themselves. And when that does, what you get is jobs. So what we've done is to create a platform that allows people to use across various channels, ranging from a simple SMS to USSD to WhatsApp to a web browser app to a real app you can download. So depending on where you're in the value chain, you can access services.
The Voriancorelli platform is a novel enterprise business-to-business platform that aims to be a solution to inventory, logistics, and purchase of agricultural products. The Honorable Commissioner of Agriculture, Lagos State, Abisola Olusoya, while addressing stakeholders, said the lead of the Babajide Sawunlu is to solve the problem of food systems by creating pilot marketplaces, accountability of what comes in and out of the state, which will reduce road traffic and unwholesome food supply. According to her, Lagos State is the market with about 22 million people. Therefore, working with Voriancorelli will definitely help in matchmaking these farmers for increased production in rice and other agricultural products.
In trying to redefine agriculture, in trying to redefine our food systems, the aggregators actually play a key role in ensuring that supply is met with demand, in ensuring that demand is met with supply, obviously. So they play a major role across the value chain, looking at the importance of what they will be doing. And I think at such a time as this, when we've had the COVID-19 pandemic, we've seen what food scarcity or what lack of meeting supply with demand can cause. This is the right time for companies like this to also come to the fore. And with regards to partnerships with Lagos State, like we rightly said, Lagos is a market for Nigeria, for sub-Saharan Africa. It means that we have so much demand here that needs supplies from across the country, from across the world. And companies like Voriancorelli can actually help us with regards to reducing the timelines for us to get the foods that we require here, and with regards to meeting demand as quickly as possible. So obviously there will be lots of collaborations that we'll be having with such companies, Voriancorelli being one of them. And I mean, looking at what we are doing across the space under the administration administration of Mr. Babajide Olusola Sanwo-Olu. We have the Ota rice mill, which should be up and running very soon. And we have other projects in the pipeline that obviously would also be needing aggregators for us to be able to get the necessary inputs. Obviously, Lagos is going to be a processing center. Lagos is going to be a processing state, so we'll be needing a lot of inputs from across the states in Nigeria. So obviously, Voriancorelli will play a key role in that. I think it's actually a good idea to hear what the aggregators themselves are saying. It's one thing to say you want to work with them, but it's also very important to understand what their challenges might be, or what it is that would enable a faster delivery timeline for whatever it is that we need, or whatever it is that is required to just make this process as seamless as possible. What we have said under the administration of Mr. Babajide Olusola Sanwo-Olu is that we want to redefine food systems, thereby giving the value chain actors a more dignified life. That is actually our mission. So if we want to give our value chain actors a more dignified life, then it means part of them being the aggregators. It will be necessary to hear from them what their challenges and whatever other issues they might have would be. So definitely we'll be joining that platform.
The Nigerian economy has all the resources to be great, which is achievable by investing more in agribusinesses. Therefore, companies like Voriancorelli are needed to bring farmers together.
The chairman mentioned something earlier about China and how China moved up in the last 20 years. What he did not mention was that 20 years ago, China raised the largest IPO for agriculture, $1 billion that year. And everybody was like, why are they raising $1 billion? But by the time they raised that $1 billion for the agriculture in China, the story has been different to date. China's economy has been moving, and it dislocated every other economy in the world for them to be number 2 in the world. Who are we trying to imitate? If you go to the United States of America, the richest people in the United States of America are farmers. They are farmers and the aggregators.
Crop is specialized for creating structures to manage finances, most especially for SMEs. Partnering with Voriancorelli will help the company to go further in helping more farmers in the sector.
How do we make the farmers bankable? How do we create a layer that works? It's all about structure. Money can only come into structure. And that's what corporate is all about, creating those structures.
The Voriancorelli company has come to stay because policies have been set in place to advert structural problems. Times have changed, technology has set in. Nigeria has to change in food sectors. The development of the matchmaking company is to ensure that all the chains of the food sector is energized largely, bringing to the market efficiency, transparency, and scale. The managing director of Voriancorelli, Rufus Udechukwu, noted that the advantages of signing up to the Voriancorelli platform is for all stakeholders in the agri-value chain, ranging from the aggregators, farmers, agripreneurs, and processors.
Let me tell you what makes us different. If you look at the people that actually form Voriancorelli, look at our experience, look at what we are coming from. The greatest and the biggest subsidy program that has ever been done in Nigeria or across Africa is handled by the chairman of Voriancorelli. So we have history of driving on projects. All of us, although we can say that Voriancorelli is a new company, but the experience we have brought to Voriancorelli is over the years on these projects, and we have never failed in any of our projects. So matching up will never fail. Rather, it's going to be another landmark achievement, because every day when people talk about agri sector in Nigeria, they say, oh, Jonathan administration brought transparency in the agri sector. Who is the man behind it? Bolaji Akimboro. So the brain is still there. Everything is still there. It's a new cloth we're wearing, but that engine that ran all those programs are still what we have today. Yes, it's the site has been displayed there. It's all about, you log into the app, you know what you are looking for, because the apps supports a lot of stakeholders. Are you a food processor? Are you a community aggregator? Are you a farmer? Are you a logistics company? So when you get there, you know what you are looking for. You just go there and pick it. And you know, there was a time somebody is asking a question, how much to be registered with all those things. No, it's a trading app. Once you log in, you perform your trade. The fees are not even passed to the farmers. are not part of the farmers. But remember again that farmers are people who fall under the community aggregators. Because who you see more is the community aggregators who now governize all those farmers. But you find out that at the end of the day, the fees are so minimal that it is not something that will discourage you. Because we believe in the theory of large numbers. We don't think it's one person that will bear the cost of developing this app or the work we are doing, no. But we believe that when we bring everybody on board, 10 kobo, 20 kobo, before you know it, we'll be able to have enough money to foot our bills. That's because our goal is, although we are to make profit, but what matters to us is that we transform the fruit sector in Nigeria, that everybody will remember that, oh, it is Voriancorelli that changed the narrative in the food sector. That's our goal.
With the unveiling of the Voriancorelli app, there is a call for all stakeholders of the agri-value chain to join hands to transform the agricultural sector of the Nigerian economy.
Actually, expressing myself about how I feel, I cannot, because this is something that, we never saw coming. It's a dream come true, and I'm happy to be part of this great vision. Over the past 3 months, it's been like, when a woman is pregnant and then she gives birth to a child. That's really how, Voriancorelli is, to us. So it's something that I'm really amazed about. And I think you can answer that question from the nature of stakeholders that came present here today. You have the Lagos State government, we're working with them. We have the Commodities Exchange. These are basically agencies and commissions that have been here for years. They are like the founding. And that's why we want to always connect ourselves to structures that are built to last. So we're not here for shock value. We're not here to make noise. We're not here to just be one of those companies just fizzle out. We're here for the long term, and there's something we're very proud of. Yeah. This is a mission and a vision that I would actually want each and every one of them to be part of, because Voriancorelli is actually bringing something that has never been brought before in the agri sector. So it's important that every community aggregator out there, every food processor, please come on board and join us as we change agriculture sector in Nigeria. I think for me, it's not even about the aggregators alone. We have the aggregators, we have food processors, we have banks, financial partners, logistics companies. We cannot do this alone. We cannot do this alone. We want to work with them. We want to build trust and build relationship with them. So we're telling them, sign up, come on board, reach out to us, and we're here to serve, be part of this ecosystem. And we want to push the limits. Let's push the limits together.